It's the highway that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Behind me, at the corner of Michigan and Adams, is the beginning of Route 66, the famous Route 66, 2,448 miles from here to Santa Monica, California. Before 1926, there were highways, but they weren't very long, and they were named the Lincoln Highway and the Theodore Roosevelt Memorial Highway, and they were done largely by roadster clubs. The Model A was 1927, and so this is when cars are starting to become affordable, and they're no longer a hobby for the rich or the eccentric. They're now becoming a kind of standard way that people move from point A to point B. But the idea of crossing the continent from Chicago to Santa Monica was, oh, it's like almost going to the moon today. And now it sort of evokes a forgotten era of American history, you know, the world of the Joads in John Steinbeck's incredibly important novel, The Grapes of Wrath. And they pack up all their belongings and they head to California. And the road that they took was Route 66. And it starts right here. We're now at the corner. The Art Institute is on the right. As I turn here on the right side of this street, just above the walk signal, begin Route 66. And this one is sort of diagonal, goes from Illinois to Missouri, and then it just touches Arkansas, goes into Oklahoma, goes through the panhandle of Texas, then through New Mexico, Arizona, and into California. So it wasn't a straight east or west road, and they had a long, sort of acrimonious controversy about how to number it. They finally decided to call it 66, which is great, because you wouldn't get your kicks on Route 60. 66 has a kind of a perfect poetic feel to it. We've been driving for about half an hour from the starting point of Route 66, and we've gone more in that half hour than the Joads were able to go in a day. But it's all urban and suburban here. We would have to go 40 or 50 miles further towards Missouri to get out on the road, and by then we would be absorbed, unfortunately, by Interstate 55. What happened was that when the interstate highway system was built in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, it usually followed existing road rights-of-way, for good reason, of course. And so Route 66 has been obliterated in many areas by, I suppose what you'd say are improved roads. But all we can feel is the itch to get out on the mother road, Route 66. That's where we're going to get our kicks.